Simon, singer, songwriter, and Grammy Award winner.
I don't think any of the songs that I'm going to be performing do I not have an anecdote about or a feeling attached to. They're all near and dear to me in some way. Especially, I guess the ones that I wrote have, probably a little bit more of a meaning to me. But even, for instance, "Nobody Does It Better," which I'll also be performing, is a great song, and I didn't write that, but I do have a special feeling for that because that was the first.
Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest.
And nobody does it better than Carly Simon, as her deceptively simple lyrics continue to make her one of the strong survivors in the music business.
Another good feature, is staying in this business long enough to be able to have a comeback, to be able to make, have the public appreciate the fact that you've been doing this for a long time and you're back again. The time of my worst reviews was when I was most successful. So they kind of canceled each other out in terms of importance. They just negated each other. So, and that usually happens. It usually happens that when your record is when you're sort of on a roll, then the critics want to tear you down a little bit because there's more in it for them. And if you're desperately struggling to survive, they want to help you make it again.
We can never know about the days to come, but we think about them anyway, yeah.
My father was a great pianist as well as he was a book publisher, and so he brought a great many of his authors home to the dinner table, and they were people who were doing very interesting things in the book world or in the music world at that time. And so I got a chance to meet them even as a little girl. I was still, very intrigued by some of the personalities who were at our home. I think that still by osmosis, an awful lot of their thoughts or their music were really inspiring to me.
And even in earlier days as a student, Miss Simon enjoyed working to perfect her many talents.
We picked up the guitar at around that time and started writing folk songs and started performing together as the Simon Sisters when I was just a freshman in college. And so we used to commute down to the Village and in New York City and go to the coffee houses there and sing at the coffee houses for $50 a week, and I'd trudge back on the train up to Bronxville where I was going to school, and it was a fun way to grow up, to have those possibilities that were open to us.
And now Carly Simon is back to perform for us again.
I'm really delighted that I made the decision to do it because it's a challenge for me. I haven't performed in a long time, and getting a band together is a challenge. Just going to rehearsals is going to be very exciting for me, so it's completely positive. I can't think of one negative thing about it.